Y'all want to see something super nasty? It's not like super nasty, but I feel kind of embarrassed about saying this. And I may take this part out the vlog, so if you see it, just know I contemplated on doing this because I know some people judge. But since I've been in this room now for like 5 years, this bug right here has been here for 5 years.
Tell me, how does it feel living that good life? Never ever really have to think twice about who you step on, you just paid the breakaway. Send them the bill when you can today. Let's talk about making it with everybody's chasing.
Good morning, everybody. Today is Jamila's first day of school, and she is moments and minutes away before she receives her very first student for this academic school year. Me, on the other hand, I have another week of professional development, and I just plan on taking you all throughout the P's and Q's of pre-planning for a teacher, as well as what is necessary in order to survive a school year. So we're gonna be talking about everything from what can you do to prepare for a school year to make sure that their school year is off on the right foot. So today is going to be all about pre-planning, making sure that you are organized before the school year. What proper routine should a teacher take? Make sure before we get started that you all in the comment section wish Jamila a happy school year. Just pray that the Lord, touches her class, that everything is going to be okay. Because starting off a school year is not the easiest thing. Starting off a school year, you don't know what type of students you're gonna get in your class. You don't know who you're gonna have to work with. You don't know a whole bunch of things. Everything is so chaotic when school starts off. We just pray that, Lord, that you keep us, keep all teachers nationwide, worldwide, and we're gonna knock them out this year. Oh, and really quick before I let y'all go, shout out to both Jamila and myself because we both made it to work today on time. All right, that is all. We are in the classroom, and I have to say this really quick because I have a meeting that's about to start in the cafeteria really soon. But check it out. This is my classroom. This is the board that I teach off of. Really cool. Have the students nice, close, and personal to the screen. These are my lab tables. I also have another Promethean board in the back that I use for labs or for remediation. And this is my whole entire classroom. I had to take down this stuff right here and the posters that's on the board up here because that's student work from last year before the students had left. And this is my instructional board. This is where I keep my data. This is where I keep my standards that we're going over today, our agenda, our objectives. All of that stuff goes on this board. And this is my teacher corner. I have not plugged up my printer. All this stuff is still here. This is my summer school work that I had some of my summer school kids work on. And this is my teacher corner. You got the Falcons here. I got a little candy bag. Every teacher needs a candy bag to get them through the day. And then I also received this the last time I was here at school. Every teacher needs a brand new set of markers, even though I do a lot of PowerPoints. I got some pom-poms. I also have some other things in here that are essentials to make sure that you start your school year off right. I'm about to run downstairs for a really quick meeting, and then once I come back upstairs, I'll give you all another tour of my room to kind of show you how everything works. But let's go ahead and head downstairs for the meeting. That should last maybe about an hour, and then after that, when I get some free time, I will bring you all back up here so we can talk a little bit more. All right, y'all, so 5 hours later, I am finally back in my room. The first meeting we had was on gradebook training. That lasted for about 2.5 hours. And then after that, I met with my biology team, and we just simply discussed the first month of school, how we plan on attacking the first week of school, as well as the second, third, and fourth week. So essentially, we just planned out the first unit. Advice to teachers: make sure that you all plan out units as clear as possible, as detailed as possible, so once the school year starts, everything will be easy. All right, so just kind of catch you all up with what I've done since we've last spoke. So on this board here, I went ahead and mapped out the whole unit for the biology team, which includes the week 1, week 2, week 3 topics that we're going to be covering, when we're going to cover our pre-test, as well as some other labs and case studies that we're going to incorporate into the first unit. And this is simply us just trying to map out how we're going to teach the AP Bio unit, as well as, you know, the binder of how everything is going to be taught. So this is really cool. So the biggest thing about teaching biology, I really don't like when students have to ask, when am I going to need this in life? It's biology. So every single thing that you learn, you should need in life, because biology is the study of life. So when I teach ecology, I like to incorporate a lot of videos. I like to incorporate a lot of case studies so they can be more aware of the things that are going on around them, so you can keep them engaged. Because the biggest thing in the classroom is you want students to be engaged. You want them to have fun with their learning. You don't really want a student just coming in taking notes every single day, because that's boring. They're not going to be invested into what you're talking about. And you always want the buy-in for whatever you're teaching to be at 100% or at a very high level, so they'll be motivated, and essentially you'll be creating a positive learning environment. This is my classroom set. And then if I take you all around to the back, I have 6 lab tables. I have 1 here, 2 here, 3 here, and then I also have another set of 3 tables over there. Now here is where I do all of my labs. I have the stools so students are able to sit down. And since we're talking about these lab tables, I want to take you all over to one of my safety stations, which is my goggle station. So we always want to make sure that students have on goggles. You all know the basic safety routines. Then I have, in the event that something catches on fire, never had to use this, knock on wood, but in the event that I do, it's always here for me if I need it. Next, I'm going to take you all to a very, very, very secret place. But if you come in here, we have our chemical shower. So in the event that you catch on fire or you get some chemicals on you, you can use this to shower down. This is our storage room. I pack up all of our chemicals that we are going to use right here. So labs that do have chemicals, this is where I store them. These boxes that you see around me are all just lab materials that are packaged together. They're all labeled. And so when it is time to open up these boxes, they'll all be organized. Y'all want to see something super nasty? It's not like super nasty, but I feel kind of embarrassed about saying this. And I may take this part out the vlog, so if you see it, just know I contemplated on doing this because I know some people judge. But since I've been in this room now for like 5 years, this bug right here has been here for 5 years, and I never threw them out. Ever threw them out. But that's that. What's up, y'all? We are back in the house, and open the blinds a little bit. We have had a successful day. Jamila is almost at the house. She actually just called me since she just pulled into the gate. But I went ahead and rushed home because I wanted to get this house straightened up, cleaned. I straightened up the living room. I vacuumed the floors. I vacuumed the stairs. I straightened up the kitchen. I went to the store, took the bed sheets off the bed, washed the bed sheets, washing the comforter, trying to put it in the dryer now as we speak. Jamila was, I knew she was gonna be hungry, so because I knew she was gonna be hungry, she has a afternoon treat. What? Who that? What?
Hey. I missed you, I loved you, I missed you, I loved you, missed you, I loved you, I missed you, I loved you, miss you, love you.
Disappear? Like your dad?
Honey.
I ain't recording you.
Yeah, it's still on 0.
I'm like, what are you?